All right, Hayley, for the 15th fucking time, you cannot call our listeners that word, okay? I don't care if, like, that's how you talk with your friends outside of here. I don't care if you call each other that. It's not cool, okay?
But I was just...
No. No, I get you're trying to be funny, okay? Pride Month may be over a week ago, but it's not over in here, okay? So we're going to open up our fucking... We went through a whole box of Dr. Pepper already. I'm going to cut this part out.
Okay.
And we're going to come in. We're going to open this up.
Okay.
Okay. Just don't do it again.
Okay.
So hi, guys. And welcome to episode 5 of the Chorus Effect Podcast. All I can think of is my brother's girlfriend, and before we even started recording episode 1, I asked her if she would listen to our podcast, and she was like, sure, as long as you guys don't use any, like, racial slurs or anything. And I was like...
That's it?
Yeah, I was like, to look at her, I was like, what the... Who do you think I am?
As John Mulaney would say, the bar is so much lower than I expected.
Oh, God.
But yeah, hey guys.
Hi. Shit.
Well, okay, so I got some stuff written down this week.
Yeah?
To talk about.
I have a few things, but they're really small things.
We're gonna keep all of that to a minimum because I would like for us, probably should have grabbed it beforehand.
No, go ahead, go do it.
But we are gonna do a candy bracket today.
Candy bracket.
We are going to be determining which candy is the best candy.
Hayley's been talking about this for like the last month. She's wanted to do this on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And we're finally getting around to it.
Hell yeah.
And there's going to be a YouTube exclusive content here. We got the cashew juice.
Stop it. Say it normal. Cashew. Say it with me. Cashew. Not cashew. Oh. It's not like a fucking sneeze. Anyway.
So we got the bottles of the juice, and we are going to try them out on camera.
Yeah.
And we're going to be posting it exclusively to YouTube. So, hey, I can see the numbers. I know y'all aren't subscribed to us on YouTube. So if you want to see us try a delicious Brazilian beverage,
you will get to see our lovely faces for once.
Lovely face. My unshaven face. Hayley's pinkish purple hair.
It's not a phase, Mom. I might be an anime girl, but
again,
it's fine.
All it takes is one Screamo song, and you've crossed the line.
There might be one. I told you I have 1,200 songs in my life. Songs. There's bound to be at least one in there. You're making
the transition slowly but surely.
You know what? It didn't happen sooner on in life. Like, I was never part of that.
Mm.
Like, when Black Veil Brides and, like, My Chemical Romance and all of those things were, like, A Day to Remember.
Amazing bands.
I wasn't into it when it was, like, super hyped. I might be transitioning, guys.
Might be time. We can finally talk about My Chemical Romance. I was literally singing it as I was putting my shoes on to come here earlier.
My Chemical Romance was the inspiration for Twilight.
Get the fuck out of here. Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And then 50 Shades.
Oh, I don't know.
It was Twilight inspiration.
Oh, God. What? Gerard Way, what have you done?
Yeah.
At least he made Umbrella Academy. That's a fun fact. The lead singer of My Chemical Romance, Gerard Way, wrote the Umbrella Academy, which is quite the show.
I've heard about that one. I don't think I've ever seen any part of it, ever.
Good. It's really good.
Oh, I thought you were like, good. Yeah, don't watch it.
No. I like it.
Save yourself.
From what I've seen, I really like it. My dad loved it.
Gotcha.
I always ask, about, like, Patrick Stump or Haley Williams, who hurt you? But Gerard Way, who the fuck hurt you? What happened to you, man?
The original Edward Cullen. You good?
Dude, just the song Helena. Who was that about? What's the bitch's name?
Well, where are we going to start off today? Was that part of it, or?
No, that was none of my things. So
All right.
let's just
jump right into it.
Yeah. Here, I'll start at the very bottom. Well, first off, I want to apologize for rambling on and on about video games last week. I realized there was a very niche part of the audience that really got any enjoyment out of that. But fuck it.
Fuck it, it's our podcast.
Yeah. So here's a couple of video game related things. But this is something me and Hayley definitely share interest in.
Is it?
Hayley and I have got... Well, I had Hayley play till 4 in the morning.
Yes.
Doki Doki Literature Club.
It was an experience.
Yeah, I love that game.
I want to play it again.
Yeah, well, that's what I wrote down, because Doki Doki Literature Club Plus just came out recently. We have been waiting for this for like 2 years now.
That's it? Feels like it's been longer.
Yeah. Here's the thing. We could get it on my Switch.
Mm-hmm. Play it on the big screen.
Yeah. It was like, or do we get it on the PC? Because, like, not to spoil anything, but there's some things later on in the game that won't really make sense on a console.
True, yeah.
So, I don't know. But we'll definitely gonna have to look into that.
We get there's like it's an obligation at this point. We gotta do it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I really wonder what has been added.
I don't know.
I'm
some
going
creative motherfuckers. So
seriously, I think it's like a team of like less than 10 people.
Man, good for them.
Yeah.
Good job.
So second order of business for video games.
Yee.
So Hayley, the new Switch got announced.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I wish I was, because it's such a disappointment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sad.
It is not the Switch Pro.
Oh.
It is the Switch OLED model. And so here are the major differences. So the Switch has a larger screen now,
okay.
0.8 inches bigger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh,
oh,
wow. The screen itself is now an OLED screen. For those of you who don't know, like a standard LCD screen is backlit. So the entire thing is lit up at once. So you cannot get a true black. So in an OLED screen, individual pixels are lit up. So to get black, you can just turn a pixel off. But point is, you get much better color contrast on an OLED screen. So there's that, along with 0.8 inches size difference. But same resolution, still 720p. The audio is better, has better speakers on it, and apparently they sound really good. I've never really noticed. Usually if I ever play with my Switch in handheld mode, I turn the sound off. The controllers are no different, but they're adding a new color of controller, all white.
Okay.
The biggest selling point, the new kickstand. Because the old one used to be like a really flimsy, like half an inch all the way to the right, like any uneven surface which just topples over. This one is the entire lower half of the back of the Switch. Just kicks right out. It's adjustable. Honestly, I think a lot of people would just buy it for that alone. But here's the thing. That's all in handheld mode. And as we all know, the Nintendo Switch is both a handheld and a desktop console. So as soon as you pop that bitch in the tabletop mode, nothing changes. It is the exact same thing as the old Switch.
Does it cost more?
$50 more.
That's dumb.
Yep. Absolutely no change in processing power, no change in resolution, and it's not 4K. Nothing like that. So, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's alright. It's alright. I feel bad for the people I told to, like, hold out on buying a Switch because of all the rumors of a 4K Switch. And then this got announced, and I was just like, oh. Yeah.
It's not your problem.
Good point. But I'm still very happy with my Switch now, so.
Gets the job done.
Hell yeah.
I had considered buying one for like a short period of time, and then I just never did it. All I have is my Wii.
I think you'd like it. Play some Sonic games, some Mario Party, some Mario Kart on there.
I don't know if I would, though, is the thing. It'd be nice to have.
You never know. You maybe just be bored one night and Beast's just sitting in a chair watching endless reruns of the same Netflix show over and over again.
Wow. All right. This is like the 6th time that you've called me out in the past 12 hours.
What was the joke I made last night where I was like...
I don't know, but you kind of got into it for a second, and I was like, all right. Damn.
I think I forget what the context was, but like I gave like my input on something and you're just like, whatever or something. And I didn't take it seriously, but like I jokingly went like, yeah, fuck you, Dylan. Fuck you and your opinion, Dylan. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about you, Dylan. And then like I caught myself. I was like, this sounds too real. I promise I'm not being real about this.
And I just sat there. I was like, is that what it's... I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
I felt terrible.
It was bad timing because I had just told you about some shit.
Yeah.
I didn't need that.
I'm sorry. That's why I caught myself. I was like, wait.
Does everyone hate me? Oh, goodness.
So that's all my video game stuff. Yeah, right. We're excited for the Doki Doki Literature Club reboot or update, whatever you want to call it. I'm disappointed about the new Switch model, so that sucks. I do think you would love a Switch. You never know.
Maybe one day.
Maybe. They never go on sale. That's the sucky part.
Yeah, that's extra money. I'm probably not gonna spend on that.
$300, and that's just the console itself.
$300.
$300.
Being $300 right now,
dude.
Yo, I was at $300, and then you brought me down to $100.
I never meant to do that. Well, next thing, I just want to give a quick little shout out. So a coworker of mine, he has a podcast too, him and his friend. And I listened to it. I finally listened to it.
Yeah. And
it's pretty good.
All right.
It's pretty good. I only listened to like their early stuff. Like they've been going for a bit longer than that. They have like 2 seasons out of the podcast already. But from what I've heard so far, I really like, and I just want to give a shout out. And I'll probably put some info in the description of this podcast.
Yeah.
But it's called the MMore Life Podcast, and more is spelled with 2 M's in the beginning because their initials are M and M. It's a nice casual podcast of just 2 friends talking, shooting the shit about certain topics, certain things they've seen or watched, or just random things going on. And I don't know, I think it's good. It's good food for thought stuff. It's good background noise. My coworker's name is Mike. He's a really nice guy. It's a shame that I waited till the end of my career there when I actually had pretty cool conversations with him. Mm-hmm. But it's pretty cool. I'm glad that he told me about his podcast, and I'm glad I told him about our podcast.
Yeah. Best of luck.
Yeah.
I remember I searched it up. I think I listened to maybe a couple minutes of a random episode, and I was like, oh, interesting. Yeah.
I know it's on iTunes. That's why I listened to it on iTunes. Do you listen to it?
I think I looked it up on Spotify, so okay. I believe it's available on there as well.
Okay, iTunes and Spotify, and they do have an Instagram account, so you can also follow that. So that brings me to my really big thing.
You have a really big thing? Oh,
So, big news in my life, guys. I got a new job. Thank you. My first full-time job. Thank you. And so, the job that I've been at for the first 4 episodes of this podcast, I've been there since, I think it was October of 2018. Wow. Yeah, ever since Bonton closed, I went to 1 unemployment meeting, and I was like, this sounds more complicated than just getting another job. So I just went to this place. I asked if they were hiring. They handed me a pamphlet for a hiring event. I came in the very next week, and they hired me on the spot. And I've been there since. I mean, technically there was like a 4-month gap, but I've been there since.
Right.
And so, big reveal. Target. I worked at Target.
It was Target.
By the time you listen to this, I will have been, I will no longer work there for 2 weeks at this point.
Yeah.
So my last day will be the 12th. I worked at our local Target.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I got some pretty fun stories. I met some really awesome people there. I really did. I definitely had a lot of really cool customers, or guests, as Target wanted us to call them.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't invite them in, so.
They didn't leave their shoes at the door, so.
No, it wasn't me.
They didn't bring me anything.
Frankly, they were the worst guests I've ever had. But damn it, I had some great customers. Or as I like to call them, crustomers. So basically every story I've told about work in these last 4 episodes, know now that I was talking about working at a Target.
Yeah.
So I didn't really plan any stories for this episode, but if I have any fun stories that I can think of, I'll call them out. Maybe I'll wait till episode 6 or whatever. But yeah, so I'm leaving Target. It was fun, except for certain aspects of it. But it's all right.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Yeah, these last like 6-7 months have really just been torturous. So I'm happy to get out of there.
You are out of there.
Yeah. But if I live like across the street from it, so basically, I told all my coworkers, I was like, "You're gonna see me again."
Yeah.
And plus, all the coworkers I'm really gonna miss. Like, I'm gonna keep in touch with them.
Of course.
Yeah. But yeah, this new job I'm going to, I will give no indication of where I'm going or what I'll be doing. Just know that it's full time, and I'll be getting basically double what I'm making at Target now. So.
Again.
Thank you. And all right, so the last thing I just wanted to share, just a really quick thing. I saved this for, I wanted to tell Hayley this so bad, but I was saving it.
What is it?
The recording of this. Now, to preface this, lately, I've just been thinking maybe I should just lay off a little bit and talking smack about my medically insane ex-girlfriend. Maybe it's not the healthiest thing to do, but goddamn it, is it funny and it feels great. But here's the thing I discovered at work the other day. A coworker had told me. Mm-hmm. So Hayley, so a coworker told me that my ex wants to possibly go down in hours come the fall. Mm. And can you guess why she'd want to go down in hours, work at night in the fall? You imagine what she wants to try to be?
What?
A substitute teacher.
Oh. No. For what age?
Any age is not okay.
Okay, but I feel like she shouldn't be around children. She shouldn't be around
any adolescent at all. Oh my god. First off, the bitch doesn't even have any credentials to teach. But I did talk to my father, who is a teacher. And I was ranting.
You sounded like one of those dudes that's like, my dad's a lawyer, and he told me this, so... Anyway, with your polo on and golf shorts.
I mean, that was the energy I was trying to get across. I did talk to my dad, and I'm ranting about this, and I'm just like, I can't believe the bitch wants to be a fucking teacher. And he just goes, no, they'll take her. They're desperate.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because apparently there's a teacher shortage right now. And the bitch has a master's degree.
Right.
I mean, I can't say in what, but just know
it's useless.
Yeah, options are limited.
Yeah.
But it's not a teaching degree.
No, it is not.
But,
yeah, they don't care. That, like, even with, if you get, like, a PhD, you can be a college professor.
Yeah, it's scary. And I said to my dad, I was like, but Dad, you know... And he was like, no, I know, but they'll take her. And it's like, it's scary, but they'll take her.
I can't even imagine, like, depending on the, like, age group she gets into, like, what if they talk back?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
dude, the second
she's
that they
gonna melt down.
The second they give her any talk back, any grief, she's gonna fucking go, like, go schizo in the fucking hallway. She
can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to... There's no scenario that I can think of right now where, like, it would be okay.
I don't care if it's, like, first graders or 12th graders. Yeah. Oh my god, she definitely couldn't handle high schoolers.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
No.
But she shouldn't be around, like, smaller children either. She's a menace.
She should have zero influence on the youth of America, okay? I know I sound like a bitter, biased ex-boyfriend, but please understand she is not mentally fit.
Yeah, no. If there was a psych eval, she'd fail.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a psych eval?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Damn.
See, I want education reform. That's something I stand for. And
it's pretty bad.
Yeah. I actually did want this to lead. First off, this is what I was talking about. Like, maybe this isn't the healthiest thing for me to just yell into a microphone about how fucking crazy Max is. But goddamn, it feels great to just get it out there. And for you, the listener, to just hear it. You hear me? Right there in your ear? You need to believe me, bud. You just need to believe me, okay?
Guys, there's tears in his eyes.
You like that? You like that, bud? Hey, what's the noise that the boys used to make? But anyways, yeah. I guess this is a good, like, that's a good topic. And then just to get off of ranting about Voldemort. So, well, okay. If there's one major issue in this country that I really want to tackle, it is education reform. Because I do believe that a lot of issues that rise about in this nation do somehow stem from a lack of education.
Well, yeah. People are fucking stupid.
Yeah. People that, like all the people that like drop out of high school or something, or like can't afford to go to school, you know, all this shit. I mean, like not even like college, like can't afford to go to like actual school. And then like these people that like don't get this education or just like fly through high school, because it's not rigorous at all. And it's not well suited to the interests of America and its economy. I mean, for someone like, for people like us, Hayley, what use did we have taking calculus? Arguably
Absolutely
even trigonometry.
None at all.
Yeah.
Trig was the only class I ever failed.
Same.
So,
Same. But you saw, I actually just did like a whole sheet's worth of geometry the other night because I was trying to figure something out for 3D modeling. And I sent Hayley a picture and she woke up to it. She was like, what the fuck?
I saw that. I was like, it's like he's trying to speak to me. I know it. What is he saying?
Yeah. Geometry, I think, is definitely something essential everyone should know. But trig, I don't need to know that.
Didn't need to know.
Yeah.
Pre-calc, though, was way easier than trig was.
Pre-calc and calc were super easy.
I didn't even... What is trig? Let's not open that can of worms.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's a bunch of fuckery is what it is.
It's necessary if you're going to something like engineering or like scientific
I had
fields.
always said that, like I didn't... Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh
my god, you're so annoying.
But yeah, you were saying?
I always said that I didn't understand why in college we got like so much freedom to pick what we got to participate in. Like it was our choice. Like why was it so like suffocating and structured all throughout? Like at least into middle school and high school, we should be able to like do our own shit that wasn't considered like extracurricular, like something that was part of our own programs.
And don't get me wrong, like every child should have a basic understanding of the English language, science, history, and math. But like at a certain point, like you need to start tailoring that. And I know like the argument against that is like, well, you know, high school is way too young for a kid to decide on what they want to be, but you
force them to anyway.
Yeah, you can,
when they go to college.
Yeah, and then you can like put them on that right track to discover that, you know?
Maybe at that point they'll actually know if you started early enough.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I mean, I started as a business major and I became communication.
I luckily figured out what I wanted to do early on and never changed, but like...
Well, when did you add on criminal justice, though?
Shortly after. I think, well, there was a lot of overlap for that, but that was something I was always interested in, the criminal justice system, and its backward-ass way of operating sometimes. Yeah. So that was interesting, but, like, I don't understand. My mom was telling me from when she went into middle school, I want to say, it wasn't, like, a free-for-all, but there was, like, a lot more freedom that they were able to just kind of take whatever classes interested them and
you know
things that they would excel in and, like, piqued their interest.
You know what I wish we had at our high school? Well, first off, French. We didn't have French. We had Spanish. Only Spanish.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, when I got to my French class in college, everyone already knew like all the colors, the letters of the alphabet, numbers, and then every time the teacher would come to me, I would just blank on it.
Right.
And then like after like 2 weeks of classes, I had to go up to him after class and be like, "Hey, I've literally never taken French before." He just goes, "What?" I'm like, "But in high school," I was like, "No, Niagara Falls did not have French."
There's no way that they'd never encountered someone who hasn't taken French before. I mean, there's like a pipeline from the high school to the college.
Yeah. Well, not the community college at UB.
Oh, this was at UB.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I was surrounded by people.
Did we say UB? Are we doing that?
Yeah. Oh, we can talk. We already talked about, where we graduated from.
Did we?
Yeah. Episode 1. Yeah. Our alma maters. I'm University of Buffalo. Hayley is Fredonia.
Yeah.
Both SUNY schools.
Mm-hmm. Every time someone asked me where I went to college and I said Fredonia, they were like, oh.
Yeah, you got the reputation.
Yeah. I was like, it can't be that much different.
No, at the memorial the other day, the one story where she crashed a college party, Fredonia.
I got some poppin' parties there. But...
I guess so. I don't know if I
mean, I never got to experience Fred Fest.
No?
No.
Were you always working with your fraternity?
No, I think the first year, I just didn't want to go because I was scared and I didn't really have friends yet. Mm-hmm. So I didn't, and I think I went home that weekend. And then the following year, I don't remember why I didn't go, but I helped clean up the next day. That was part of our fraternity thing. Mm-hmm. And then COVID.
Oh, yeah.
That was it. I was only there for 3 years, so.
By the way, Hayley was part of a fraternity, a co-ed fraternity. So
I do not mean sorority, for the love of God.
Yeah, fucking shut up.
Yeah. I saw you typing.
We know what we're saying, okay? The class I really wish that we had at our high school?
Yeah.
Woodworking.
That would be interesting. Yeah, I feel like a shop class was always something that we saw in TV
every
shows.
Disney Channel show.
Literally in Ned's Declassified. They had all kinds of shit. That was middle school.
Yeah, Ned's Declassified, Zach and Cody.
Oh, yeah.
My dad had a shop class in high school. He was great at it. My dad isn't bad at anything. But anyways.
That's such a dad thing.
Woodworking? He has a dowel.
No, just being good at things.
Okay, this is a tangent, but I will say I don't know what you'd call it, but my tendency to constantly just pick up a project and just get super obsessed with something. I never knew I got that from my dad until a year ago. He'd bought a bunch of cigar boxes. I was like, what the fuck are these for? And he's like, oh, I'm making cigar box guitars. And then it snapped and I was like, oh, soap making, gardening, candle making, cigar box guitars. My dad, I got it from my dad.
I love it. I love it.
Is my dad a hippie? Yeah.
Your dad's cute. I like him.
I like him too.
I like your dad. I'll never forget when he picked my art for the art show in 6th grade. Yeah.
My dad teaches art. To answer the question from earlier.
It was really bad.
He saw the raw talent.
I don't think I ever painted anything ever again after that.
Well, how could you?
Sorry,
You peaked right there.
What?
You peaked right there.
In 6th grade.
Yeah. You got in the art show.
The highlight of my career.
And I know everyone says this too, but how come we only had home education in 7th grade? And then never again.
And why was it in 7th grade?
Yeah. Seriously, why didn't you?
13.
Yeah.
I had to take that baby home.
Yeah, I never took the baby home. It was all.
I had to. It was
all my partner.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
It did wake up every 5 fucking minutes though throughout the night.
Yeah, I know my sister.
Which is realistic, I suppose, but
yeah,
I was 13.
She slept in the basement. My sister when she had it.
I'm pretty sure someone took the batteries out. When we brought them in the next day, she was like, yeah, I couldn't deal with that. I just took the battery pack out.
Yeah. Can't they tell, though?
That's what they say, but how can they tell?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Sometimes they got some fancy shit in there.
Not our school. There was nothing advanced about that school.
You love how we only had like the one lesson, the one day on how to write a check, and then never again.
There was a day where we learned how to write a check?
Yeah, one day.
When?
I don't know. It was like in like the spring. It was near the end of the year.
Bitch, I don't even remember that.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's another thing.
Yeah, how to write a fucking check, how to do your taxes. I feel like some shit just needs to be fucking put in the curriculum. It's like, maybe we should teach our kids how to fucking live, you know, so they don't turn 18.
They're setting us up.
Yeah.
It's just it's a scam right now, is what it is. It really teaches you nothing.
I mean, besides the basic stuff, like history, science.
Yeah, but we get that shit wrong all the time. I can't recall things correctly for the life of me.
Here's some...
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, which apparently I've heard backlash about that. They were like, well,
it's not that simple.
Right.
But I do... This is totally unrelated, but I do love the theory that mitochondria evolved as a separate organism, and they became like a symbiotic organism with protocells, and it was because of that like, you know, the explosion of life like happened, because mitochondria gave protocells all that ATP and just went and like life happens.
I only got like 65% of that.
Mitochondria goes zip zip zap on a little amoeba fella, and then fish appeared.
Shit, for real?
Then one of those fish was like went
yo,
to the
dog.
surface, like, oh man, this air tastes spicy.
Man, this is crispy.
And then it flopped on land, and then dinosaurs appeared, and the rest is history.
Right.
Yeah.
The fish was like, yo, can I walk on this shit? Hold up.
Just slapping across the beach. Guys,
look
get
at
over
me.
here.
Look at me, look at what I can do.
Does he get him on his tail fin? Whoa.
Just turns into feet.
Mark, what are you doing?
I'm going places, man.
I'm gonna go vent the internet. Yeah. Well, here's something that blew my mind, right? It absolutely blew my mind.
Okay.
So I've mentioned, we actually just talked about this YouTuber earlier. I watched this guy on YouTube named Simon Dan, and he is famous for debunking flat earthers, but he also like just debunks like other random pseudoscientists. I fucking love the guy. He's such a monotone speaking British man, a British dad.
Okay. I have the vision.
Yeah, just something about him is just so fun to watch, especially he just so politely shits on these idiots. Respectfully defecates on these fools. But there's this one just piece of shit by the way, flat earthers, more often than not.
Fuck you.
Yeah, they're absolute scum. Homophobic, transphobic, just pieces of shit.
It all ties in somehow.
Yeah, all just comes together. But there's this one piece of shit flat earther. I think his name's Sleeping Warrior. I think that's his name.
Ew.
I know.
Get fucked.
Yeah. So someone challenged him in like a live stream or something, like over like a Discord call or something. Mm-hmm. And they were like, all right, they're saying this to Sleeping Warrior. A triangle has sides 1, 1, and 1. What are the 3 angles of the triangle?
Oh, right. I remember you telling this to me. Yeah.
And so, for context, this flat earther is claiming he knows, like, astrophysics and trig and all that better than every scientist at NASA.
Right, yeah, of course.
And so he goes, well, that's an equilateral triangle, right? And he's like, correct. So what are the 3 angles of an equilateral triangle? Well, I have to get out my calculator. No. What are the angles of an equilateral triangle? Now, I thought that, this is just, he's a fucking idiot. Mm-hmm. But then I asked like 3 separate people, including my ex, and none of them knew the answer. And that blew my fucking mind, because I thought this is literally like 9th grade math, at least in America. For those of you who don't know, every circle has a total of 360 degrees. Every square has a total of 360 degrees. Every triangle has a total of 180 degrees. You can figure this stuff out with a protractor. It's, again, 9th grade math. So, in an equilateral triangle, every angle will be the exact same, so you just divide 180 by 3. The answer is 60. 60, 60, and 60. And it blows my fucking mind that people don't know this, and it just makes me angry, not at the people, but at the fucking education system, that this shit isn't retained when it's so fucking simple. You know what else is really simple that no one knows? Why is the sky blue? Hayley, can you tell me why is the sky blue?
No, I can't.
I have heard some people try. Some people really try. They're like, oh, is it because the ocean is blue and the light and the sky is reflecting the ocean? And I'm like, no, it's actually the exact fucking opposite. The ocean's blue because it's reflecting the color of the sky. Hello, everyone. It's Editing Dylan again, up at 2 a.m. While I tried explaining why the sky is blue during our initial recording, I realized as I was editing that it probably wasn't the best explanation. Plus, we kept getting distracted by weird noises in Hayley's apartment, so allow me to clarify. The sky is blue due to something called Rayleigh scattering, or Rayleigh scattering, depends on how you want to pronounce it, which refers to the scattering of light by particles in a medium, such as our atmosphere, which scatters the blue light slightly more efficiently than red light. And that's all it is. Nothing too crazy. Alright, back to the episode. And that's why the sky is blue. But no one knows that. But that's something like everyone should just know.
I don't think we were ever taught that.
I guarantee you that's something that popped up once in like 5th grade.
Well, that was also 5th grade. I don't remember shit from 5th grade in school or outside of school.
Okay. Fair. but point it... Well, here's the thing. It's like shit like that, and like shit that we get taught early on should serve as just a base for what we get taught in middle school and high school. And that's the shit that should be retained. Like how we learn what a variable is in like 5th grade. Like, it's that shit that like that we need to retain to like learn how to do, you know, algebra and geometry later on. So, point is, I feel like stuff like STEM is very helpful, very useful. I feel like we need to do a lot more funding for education, especially in poorer neighborhoods. So I definitely feel like if we tackled education, if we put more funding in education, I do think that, you know, we definitely would have a drop in crime rates, for example. Because if people can rely on their education, they don't have to rely on, you know, violence or theft.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like there should just be more choice in general, and then a different approach for the things we're already supposed to be learning. And then substitutes for other things that, like, I feel like aren't as necessary.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, we almost lost the art program at our high school because there's almost, like, no funding for it.
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah.
You know, something that we did have that I thought was a pretty cool class, though, in high school, even though I fucking sucked at it.
What's that?
Music production.
Yeah.
That was a class I did. But, as much as I loved the band teacher as a person, horrible fucking teacher. Really cool dude, but he didn't do shit in that class.
Yeah, you can tell me some horror stories about that class.
He's the only teacher that I think wrote me up. And I was like, I thought we were cool.
I only had 2 teachers write me up. My 9th grade Spanish teacher. You remember that day when she kicked me out? We were in the same Spanish class, 9th grade, remember?
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
Oh my, yeah, we were.
What did you do?
I did the homework in a different format from how she wanted it.
Why?
But it was literally just to save on paper because I didn't have any paper. But I did the equivalent of all the exact same. It was just writing down the same word over and over again. That's literally all the homework was. But I didn't. She wanted it in like a tree format, and I just wrote it like a sentence format. She wanted us to write the English word twice and the Spanish word 5 times instead of writing.
How the fuck do you remember these things, dude?
Because I got written up.
I remember 2 days from that class for the entire year. And one of them had nothing to do with the class. I just remember that's where I was when something happened.
I specifically remember you making fun of a Skrillex song when you were sitting behind me.
What?
Yeah.
I listened to Skrillex in high school.
I forget what's the exact song. It's the one where like the girl screams, "Call 911 now!"
Oh yeah.
And I remember you said that, and then you broke down laughing because you thought it was so fucking funny.
Oh my god. Yeah,
but,
I don't remember that.
Yeah. So I did the homework in a different format, and she said, "Okay, you get a 0," and I was like, "What? That's not fair." And she goes, "You can't talk to me like that. Go to the principal's office right now." I was like, "What the
She was
fuck?"
very sensitive.
Yo, extremely.
One of the few, well, hello?
No, go ahead.
One of the 2 things that I remember from that class was we watched that, like, mining documentary for some reason.
Yeah.
And she, like, was talking about it, and she started crying.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on? That's the one day that I remember. Oh, also that I cheated on her test. I wrote the answers to the test on the inside of my purse, and I had my purse on my lap. So I was just, yeah.
Well, that was creative.
Yeah.
Nice.
She didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I literally taped it to the inside of my purse.
I don't condone cheating, but for this class, I'm giving Hayley a pass for this one.
I was pretty good at Spanish.
Mm.
But yeah, the other thing was that there was a boy I liked, and I remember, like, getting up and, like, running out into the hallway to give him a hug before class started.
Nice.
And then one of his friends, like, came out of nowhere and was like, "Damn, you got the bitches." And I was like,
That's me.
yeah,
He's referring to me.
I'm bitches. Oh, what a time.
Yeah. The only other teacher that wrote me up was, funny enough, my trig teacher, who has seen me at Target multiple times and always strikes up a nice conversation with me. This is the last thing, and then we're going to get on.
I have my topics, Dylan.
I know, and we're going to get on to this.
All right.
I was going to say, the absurd part of why he wrote me up is because he issued out an optional extra credit piece of homework on the last week of school. And so, I don't know why I didn't do it, but I remember, I think I was doing something. I was like, oh, I didn't do the homework. All right, it's optional. I don't have to do it. And then the next day in class, he's collecting it, and he's like, "Dylan, what's your homework?" And I was like, "Well, I didn't do it." And he goes, "You didn't do the homework?" And I was like, "No, he said it was optional. Send me to the principal's office." And then I get there, and the dean who was there, I tell him exactly what happened, and he goes, "So you didn't do an optional piece of extra credit homework?" And I was like, "Yes." And he was like, "What does your teacher want me to do about it?" I guess you can take a seat, or if you want, you can...
That's the best.
Yeah, he's like... I was like, "Can I go to, like, the chorus room or something?" He's like, "Sure, go ahead. I don't know. I'm not going to write you up." Yeah, those are the only 2 times I've ever written up in high school. So that's a fun tangent from me ranting about my ex wanting to become a substitute teacher, talking about the education reform and all that. So with that, gomenasai. Take it away, Hayley.
Take it away, Penny. I know of a place where you never be apart. A magical place with magical charms. Indoors, indoors, indoors. That Penny has the most beautiful voice.
Yeah, sometimes that falsetto really be kicking, you know?
Okay, so there was, like, really not a good way to segue into this.
Just hit me with...
It has nothing to do with anything.
Isekai me with a fucking truck, dude.
So, what?
Some weeb thing. You'll learn eventually.
I'm only like 45% into my, like,
She's wearing
process.
a My Hero Academia shirt with Bakugo on it right now. Very angry.
Best boy.
He's a great boy. We still got to read that latest chapter.
Okay, anyway.
So topic.
Dating apps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. I didn't. Okay. Not all I was expecting this to go.
I found myself on some dating apps recently.
Yes.
And at a certain point, you know, scrolling through people, clicking yes or no, or swiping left or swiping right, or ignoring people's messages or replying to them, you know, most of the time ignoring them. I thought to myself, how the fuck did people used to meet other people? And, like, I'm trying to think about it, you know, I feel like the obvious answer is mostly like, oh, mutual friends type thing. Like, people go outside sometimes. There's other people out there, surprisingly. And I was just like, how did we get to this point where this is how we had to meet people, or it felt like this was the only way we were going to meet other people?
I've heard stuff like Tinder and Bumble and all that likened to a step in evolution. Because it's like, it's essentially what it is. I mean, all nature wants us to do is, like, fuck. So, like...
That is not why I'm on these apps.
I know. But, like...
Just to get that out there.
Yeah. I mean, essentially, like, these apps is just a streamlined way of finding someone for whatever purposes you're into.
Yeah, no shame. Just not me.
Yeah. But it's really... It's like it's like
I guess that's kind of what it boils down to. But it just my issue with it, though, even though I'm actively participating in it, is it just feels so artificial. And it's like, I don't want to meet someone this way, but nothing else has seemed to work out.
Yeah.
So, like, what else am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I mean, we got to think about, like, how different the world really was, like, pre all, like, this, like, tech and social media and stuff.
Can you imagine, though? Like, just... It's weird.
I'm just trying to think. I mean, I know, because my dad met my mom because he had just gone through a really terrible breakup. He worked at a Delta Sonic.
Family tradition.
Yeah. I never worked there, but...
You broke it. You broke the chain.
Yeah. My aunt was his manager, and my dad is because he's only ever dated younger girls, and he's like 22 at the time. He's just...
Also runs in the family.
Shut up. Last girlfriend.
Yeah, well...
She was older, but mentally, who knows?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But he was complaining to my aunt. He was like all like sad and shit. He was like, you know what? I've had with these young girls. I really want to meet an older woman.
I hate the way that sounds, but yeah.
Yeah, well. And my aunt goes, listen, I'm throwing a party this weekend. My sister's going to be there. I want you to meet her. So... Sure, he meets her at this party, but he gets, and this is totally unlike my dad. Very different person back then. He gets blackout drunk and passes out, and my mom is the one taking care of him. And the next morning, he asks her to breakfast, and that's how my parents met.
Meet cute. Yeah. My parents have a cute meet cute.
What's that?
My mom and a friend were going out to a bar where my mom was going to meet someone that she was being set up with. That someone not being my dad, but my uncle.
Oh.
My dad's twin brother. That's who she... So yeah, I forget who, like, the mutual friend was between those two, but my uncle was also a very different person back then, so she already wasn't interested. But I think she originally just, like, was, like, drawn to my dad. So... They started to hit it off, and I think the one mutual friend was like, no, I was, like, talking about this guy over here. And my mom's like, shh, no, this one.
Hush.
Yeah. And from what I heard, the story is my mom lost an earring, and my dad was, like, helping her find it. Oh. Something like that. And then they, like, were inseparable for the rest of the night. And I was like, aw, you fell for the little tall, skinny, scrawny redhead dude. Icky.
Oh, Billiam
Earl. But I was like, that's cute. And my mom was like, yeah, can you imagine if your uncle was your dad? And I was like, no. I love my uncle, but no.
Thank you.
It's funny, though, because, like, I'm the daughter he never had. He only ever had boys. He had 3 boys.
Yikes. I hope...
You hope you have variation?
I just hope I have 1 boy, 1 girl, and then I'm chopping it off.
Yeah, you don't have control over that, but
maybe one day.
Okay, well,
Science is getting there.
All right.
But
yeah, that was my thing with dating apps. I just don't.
Yeah,
it's such a weird
It definitely
time.
feels... Yeah, it feels very
it feels
robotic.
Forced, not organic, and awkward.
Yeah, it really does. I've had some zero luck on it. But then again, I don't swipe right on, like, anyone.
I'm pretty picky as well. Even when I do swipe right on some people and they're like, hey, I'm like, no.
Like, ugh, I hate how you opened up this conversation.
Yeah, you don't get how this works, do you?
Yo, so, like, when we smoking up...
Oh my god. Why would you start with that? Oh my god, Justin, dude. That's not how you start a conversation with a woman, alright? So when we smoking out, get the fuck out of my messages, dude.
This is how you start a conversation with a woman, okay? You say, hey, I've got the extended Lord of the Rings trilogy over here when we hanging out.
No.
Dude, you better catch those panties before they hit the ground.
This is how I was starting conversations with men, right?
Memes.
No. Oh. Well, the one time, yes. But first I was like, who's winning in a fight? Mr. Krabs or
Captain Knuckles.
No, that was the more recent one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Mr. Krabs versus Captain Knuckles. Who you got? And the first one was who's winning in a fight. It was Mr. Krabs and Wandissimo from Fairly Odd Parents.
Wait, but Wandissimo was magic.
Yeah, he was also just jacked.
Okay, so without any magic, would he beat Mr. Krabs?
Just like hand-to-hand combat. This is a good opener, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you can come up with some pretty cool answers. You could gauge a person's sense of humor from that too. Mm-hmm. And also just their critical thinking skills.
Yeah.
The right answer is Mr. Krabs, always.
No, of course.
Wandissimo's muscles are just for show. He can't actually use them.
No.
Old Iron Abs Krabs. He got it. Big meaty claws. No contest.
They're not just for attracting mates.
No. But yeah, so that's how I try to... that's how I communicate.
That's my mating call.
Yeah. But yeah, it's weird. In the middle of something right now, seeing how that's panning out.
Really hoping for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all are.
Every time I find a picture of a cute girl on Instagram or something, I show you or Melissa, and both of you just...
shit on it?
Yeah, because
You're horrible.
To you guys, they all look like the exact same person.
You like the same girl in different fonts. That's what it is.
I can't help that I have a type, okay?
But it's
bad
like
for me.
Super specific. Bad for you is like an umbrella term, but why do they all gotta look the same?
I don't know, bro.
Branch out. Expand your horizons a little bit.
Okay, first you want me to do it with food and my haircut, now you want me to do that with my women?
Yeah.
Ugh, you are something else, Hayley.
Get over your aversion to change.
That's my defining character trait.
I don't know, you bank off of it, huh? Anyway, my other thing, also not a good segue into this. Well, actually, you know what? I'll make one. So another thing...
I can't wait for this.
A thing that I think is super important when talking to someone else and, like, seeing if we're gonna, like, vibe is music.
I knew that's where we're going.
Yeah, it's so important to me that we're, like, kind of on the same... At least that there's an overlap somewhere.
This guy right now has a great taste in music.
I agree. He says the same thing about me,
Nice.
so that's good.
Very nice.
But yeah, I just feel like it's almost a deal breaker.
Yeah, I feel like if I dated a girl and all she listened to was like country, Taylor Swift,
no.
or
Nope.
Nope. Or even just like really like poppy stuff, like Katy Perry, even Justin Bieber. Like I don't think I no offense to you, but like I don't think like again. So I'm into those scene girls because they're into like all like the My Chemical Romance and like all those like the bands that we listen that like this guy's sending you.
Yeah.
Like, those types of bands, like, that's the shit that, like, I can really jam out to. So those are the chicks I'm into.
Well, I'm not looking for anyone... Well, I'm not expecting anyone to have the same taste in music as me.
Of course.
Because mine's weird. I feel like it dabbles into so many different areas, and there's not really an umbrella term for all of those.
Yeah, but I feel like that's all of us. I mean,
to a point, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people stay in their genre bubble.
I mean, hey, if you looked at my fucking...
No, thank you.
I can't get off of the song.
You know how there's very little overlap for our taste in women?
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same for our taste in music.
Oh, absolutely. But like you got like dubstep, you got Fall Out Boy.
I saw one of the greatest songs of all time in there.
Which one? Which one was it?
Keep going. Keep it. There it is.
There it is.
Hey ya.
Yeah, Hey Ya, Sleeping with Sirens, 3 Days Grace. There's Video Killed the Radio Star, Audio Slave, Panic at the Disco, Linkin Park.
Disgusting.
There's Evanescence, Breaking Benjamin, Muse.
Okay, Muse is good.
All American Rejects, Black Veil Brides, Coldplay, Daft Punk.
I feel like that's kind of... They're all, like, holding hands.
Yeah, Pierce the Veil, 30 Seconds to Mars.
30 Seconds to Mars.
There's Sign of the Times by Harry Styles.
Really? Okay, that one's surprising.
Yeah. Young Gravy's in there. Pink, Africa by Toto.
Okay. You're just listing off your entire playlist.
Let me get one more. Where's one crazy one?
Okay.
Oh, there's Skrillex.
If you're doing that, I'll do it.
A lot of video game music in here. The Punk Goes Pop cover of Animals by Maroon 5.
Jesus Christ. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Billy Joel, Drake, Lucky Day, Outkast, Justin Bieber, Tone Stith, Brent Faiyaz, Goldlink, Paramore, Doja Cat, Keisha Cole, The Neighborhood, oh god, Young Thug, Kendrick Lamar, Luther Vandross, Phil Collins, Cat Stevens, Shaka Khan, The Pussycat Dolls, The Weeknd, IDK, what's going on here? Timbaland, Beyonce, Selena Gomez, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak. Ooh, this is a good one. J Trill, Natasha Bedingfield, LL Cool J, Mayer Hawthorne, Mac Miller, Jay Prince, Kali Uchis, I don't know how to fucking say her name, T-Pain, Nelly, Monsoon, Miguel, Montel Jordan, 50 Cent. There's some Eminem in here. SZA, Akon, Bon Iver.
We're at 8 so far.
8 what?
8 like mutual interests.
Oh, okay. I have a single Linkin Park song on there, but it's because it's in the Twilight soundtrack.
Which song is it?
Leave out all the rest.
Oh, okay.
The 1975, Juicy J, A Day to Remember. A lot of these... Oh, Mariana's Trench, of course.
You didn't say Ariana Grande yet.
I was trying not to. She came up a few times already. Ariana Grande.
I was just expecting Justin Bieber, Brockhampton, Ariana Grande.
That's not all I listen to.
Well, that's all you talk about.
Well, they're the artists, like I was just about to say, I like a lot of artists, but I'll only like one of their songs. Fair, yeah. So there's just a lot of random ass people in, Amine, Denzel Curry, Chris Brown, The Police, I like The Police a lot, Tory Lanez, Joyner Lucas, Trey Songz, Rihanna. Billie Eilish, Travis Scott, The Smiths, don't judge me for that. There's also some Tame Impala on here. Don't judge me for that either. I swear I'm not a shitty person. Kanye West. Kalani, Frank Ocean. Alright, that's enough. Oh yeah, and Tyga. I'll finish it off on Tyga.
Did I say Paramore on mine?
I don't know.
I feel like I must have.
But this was my segue into my next topic.
Oh, I thought we were on the next topic.
No, this wasn't the topic.
Oh, fuck. What is it?
I just was bringing up music. So... I know you know the song that... Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Look at me.
Why do you do this every time? Holy shit. Get out of here.
We love her.
Anyway, yeah, I love her to death. I would die for her.
So perish.
Yeah. You know that there's a song that I cannot listen to.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought it would be fun to talk about songs that have traumatized you.
Oh.
Do you have any?
Let me look.
So, for reference, there was this song that I discovered, I think it was at my sister's wedding. And my sister and I do not have the same father, but fuck her dad, my dad's better. She'll agree, but...
Does she listen to the podcast?
No.
Well, we can talk
Anthony
about
just found out about it.
Oh, well, we've been talking shit about Anthony.
Oh, that's fine. I told him not to listen to it. He's like, don't tell me what to do. So I don't know if he'll actually do it. He won't. But anyway, it was at her wedding. This song played, and I believe it was, I don't remember what she did for, like, the father-daughter dance situation. I don't know if she danced twice, like, one song for each of them, but I think this song played while she was dancing with my father. This song is called Butterfly Kisses by Bob Carlyle, and I will immediately start crying if I hear the first 3 seconds of the song. And the first 3 seconds of the song isn't even music. It's like children laughing. As soon as I hear it, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you really like how the song goes, besides like the one line in the chorus. Can't do it. It's just it like hits too close to home. It's like the equivalent of Cats in the Cradle for a father and son.
Yeah.
My brother can't really listen to that one without tearing up because our father is a great man. So we get very choked up when we hear like sad stories like that. Yep. And yeah, that song fucking destroyed me. It started playing while they were dancing at her wedding, and I like heard the first few lines of the song, and I was like, oh no, this is awful. I need to escape this. So I ran into the bathroom thinking it would be quiet in there. No, the song was reverberating off the walls in there, and I was like about to sink down onto the floor and just accept my fate. Like, this was the end. But then I like ran outside. They had the wedding reception or what's the part after the ceremony? This is the reception?
Yeah.
I ran outside. It was at the Como.
Oh, yeah.
So I like ran.
Wait, downtown Como or
downtown.
Airport? Oh, okay.
So I like ran out onto Pine Ave by myself as like a 7-year-old just to escape the song.
Oh, you were 7?
I was young.
Oh my god.
Maybe 8, 9?
I thought you were like 12, 13.
No.
Oh my god, dude.
No, yeah. So I ran out there, and I think someone ran after me, and I was like, I just can't go in there right now. This song is too sad. I'll come back in, I swear. I'm not running away. And they were like, okay, all right. And they left me alone. Jesus, it makes me ugly cry every single time.
Wow.
I mean, every time I cry is an ugly cry, but this, like, makes me, like, drippy, snotty, splotchy mess.
Sobbing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you have one of those? Please don't listen to it and don't ever play it by me, by the way.
I was gonna say, you're being very brave by just putting it out there that there's a song that shuts you down.
Yeah, it will destroy me. That is my...
I can't listen to Rumor Has It because I'm embarrassed by it because I sang it.
Adele?
Yeah. I sang it in 11th grade at we had a little coffee house thing at the high school.
You sang Rumor Has It at the coffee house thing?
I did.
Why don't I remember that?
I don't know, because I think you were there.
I'm
pretty sure you were there, like, front row.
I never went to one of those.
You sure?
I'm positive.
All right.
I never went to... I don't even know where they did that.
It's in the PAC. Right on stage.
I never went to that, and I never went to 24-hour plays.
Fair.
So I don't know who the fuck you're thinking of.
Well, point is that for reasons I won't get into, I'm just very embarrassed about that. So not that I did a bad job. It's just
awkward situation.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed by it. So I can't listen to that song anymore. But one song that I can't listen to for parental reasons is "Headlights" by Eminem, featuring Nate Russ. Did you say his name? I don't know. But yeah, I can't listen to that song because he's singing about his mom, and I got my own personal issues.
Mommy issues.
I was trying not to use that word, but yeah.
I got mommy issues. It's fine.
Yeah, bumpy dude.
Adds a little bit of spice.
Maybe that's why I'm into Scene Girls.
I'm not gonna say what it caused me to be into.
You're just like getting stepped on.
Depends.
Alright.
By a woman? Yeah.
I doubt you want to get stepped on by a guy.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I can't listen to Headlights. It just makes me way too sad. No, what do you say?
I'm just thinking about the mommy issues thing now, and I'm like, that explains a lot. I think that's where, like, the praise kink comes from.
Yeah. Well, praise kinks are just awesome.
Yeah. Anyway.
The chorus effect endorses praise kinks.
Please leave comments. Text me saying good job and I'll blush.
Same. But yeah, well, after my breakup, back in December, back in November, a lot of the My Chemical Romance songs have hit.
They hit different.
Really different, yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, I feel like you're more prone to, like, listening to the lyrics more than I am.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I'm more about the musicality part of it versus the lyrics.
No, I fuck with I really fuck with lyrics.
I mean, I fuck with lyrics too. It's just not the first thing I hear.
Yeah.
It'll take me like the third time around to be like, oh wait, what did they say?
Well, no, I love the way like the songs like sound.
Of course.
But yeah, it's great lyrics, but like, I can't get with the music. Then like, But yeah, Helena by My Chemical Romance. What's it? Famous Last Words. What is that other one? The music video, they're like World War II soldiers. The Ghost of You by My Chemical Romance. Those songs all hit really differently.
I feel like you would like the album Phantoms by Mariana's Trench.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Specifically, The Killing Kind. I feel like you'd fuck with that song.
All right.
I highly recommend.
All right.
They are such good performers, by the way. It's the last concert I was at. I saw them twice in 2019. So good. That was like the fifth time that was like the sixth time that I've seen them live, and they're wonderful every time. They do not miss.
Very nice.
But go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the song we listened to in the car, "Candy Coated Lies" by Hot Milk.
Yeah, that one was fucking slapped.
Dude, we really recommend that song.
Yeah.
"Candy Coated Lies." The S in lies is a $sign by the band Hot Milk. That song goes hard from the first second to the last.
Hell yeah. Like I said, strong opening, and it followed through.
Mm-hmm. That is a good breakup song.
Yeah. Yeah, see, like, I wasn't even paying attention to the lyrics for that. I was just like, this guitar slaps.
Oh, well, yeah. But, yeah, no, this...
I feel you, though, about, like, the, coffee house thing, though, because I still get weird whenever the songs that I did for the talent show start to play. I haven't, like, listened to the first one that I did, Best Mistake by Ariana Grande. Haven't listened to that, like, since... What?
There was one time in the dressing room...
Oh, no.
Back in, like, 11th grade, when, remember the one choir mate of ours who we mentioned episode 1 who went on to Broadway? Mm-hmm. I had the aux for, like, the speaker in the dressing room. I played Cinderella Man by Eminem. Mm-hmm. And me and a few other guys, we were jamming to it, and then he just walks in and he goes, "This song is fucking stupid." And I just felt like a hot wash of shame, and I had to pause it. I'm like,
fuck that guy.
Yeah,
even though he helped me that night. Yeah.
It's hard to listen to that song and not get that hot wash of shame again. I was like, he said this song is stupid.
He did help me step into the spotlight better, though, when I was on stage. I miss... Should I say his name? That I did the talent show with?
Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
Maybe to be safe.
No, if you want me to bleep it, I'll bleep it.
Well, I just miss him, in general. I don't know what made him say yes to when I asked him both times to do the talent show with me.
But he was more than happy to do it.
Yep. Yeah. So...
Even when we hosted the show together, didn't he still perform with you? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I think he was doing multiple things, too, because I'm pretty sure he did his own... He was doing other stuff in both shows.
Proud of him.
But, yeah, me too. But yeah, Best Mistake by Ariana Grande, and then Bottoms Up by Trey Songz.
How did you get away with singing that song?
I don't know. I did it in front of and she was like, yeah.
Oh, is this what the kids are listening to? Oh my god.
And, well, there was one error in our Okay, well, there were many errors in our performance, but there was one we thought it'd be a good idea because there's a line in there where he goes, what the fuck was it? Hold on. is something about alcohol. Oh, let me be your alcohol hero. That part. He was supposed to say talent show hero, but he still said alcohol.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
I know. It's okay. That wasn't what ruined the performance.
If only you'd remembered your pants that day, Hayley.
Yeah. Oh, I really thought I was killing it with the outfit I put together, though. I really did. I had my half green hair. I had my brother's old football jersey that said Joyce on the back. Oh. And jeans and my Supras.
Fill me in. What the fuck are
Supras?
Yeah.
They're sneakers.
Nice.
That I only got them because Justin Bieber wore them.
Uh-huh.
You're rolling your eyes like I bought them now. I didn't buy them now. I was 15, okay? Damn. 10 years later, and it's still the same amount of judgment.
Hey, I'm just proud that you took those posters down.
Yeah, you can say that, but I just changed my background on my phone. So I got that there now.
Why does he look like Leo DiCaprio?
I don't know, but he's hot as fuck, dude. The flame didn't die, I just grew up a little bit.
Whatever you say, Hayley.
Anyway, candy.
Candy bracket? Oh, fuck.
Let's start this bitch. You know, surprisingly... Okay, well, we'll get into that. Ew. Are you shaky? Are you good? Do you need water?
No, I'm just naturally shaky.
Because I saw you put your pop can down earlier and you went...
No, here, watch my hands.
Are you good?
I'm just always shaky. I can't stay still.
Alright, so I devised this candy bracket. There are, I believe, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 candies here. Woo! I hope we get into some debate. We're starting off pretty easy. I already told you what the first one was. Mm-hmm. To preface, these are all, like, fruity gummy candies. I have a separate chocolate candy one that we'll get into one day. Mm-hmm. But for right now, it's just the superior type of candy. I could live without chocolate, but I need these. Alright, ready? So, dots versus now and laters.
Well, I think if you look at the history of dots, you can clearly see that.
Fuck that. No one likes dots.
Yeah, fuck dots. Now and laters.
Of course. Now and later. I feel like taffy was like really popping at one point.
Oh yeah.
If that even is what that is.
Yeah.
But it's horde. Warheads versus high chews. Now, under the umbrella of warheads, I'll have that include every form that it comes in, including these. My favorite candy of all time, the Warhead Jelly Bean. Mm-hmm.
There's a bag right next to the microphone. Mm-hmm. I am gonna go with the Warheads.
I have to agree with you there. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever had high chews. If I did, it was just because I was getting to the bottom of the bag in my Halloween candy stash. And good. I was like, I guess I'll have these now.
I take them over dots.
Of course. Yeah, everything on this list is, dots is just way at the bottom.
Fuck dots.
Fuck dots.
Yeah.
Alright. For the next one, we've got jelly beans. Just in general.
The concept of jelly beans.
Jelly beans and Sour Patch watermelon.
Fuck, dude. Well, when you got jelly beans, you also have to have all, the gross jelly beans, like the Harry Potter ones, like the Bean Boozled ones.
Okay, yeah.
So, I feel like they're disqualified because
Because you can get Bean Boozled?
Exactly.
No risk of Bean Boozling with the Sour Patch watermelon.
No. Ever since the incident in 95, I'm not getting Bean Boozled again.
You weren't even born yet.
Never again.
Alright. Gummy worms and then Sour Patch Kids. I have a big bag of Sour Patch Kids here.
Well, Hayley, I feel like we're about to debate gummy worms.
Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna go with gummy worms.
I can't believe this.
No. Sorry.
No, because gummy worms only have one good flavor.
No, well, you can have... Well, gummy worms come in a variety of flavors. And they're great finger foods. Especially when you get, the non-sour ones. But the sour ones are still delicious.
Sour ones are the only kind you should be eating.
There are non-sour gummy worms.
I am aware, but I ignore their existence.
Yeah, but Sour Patch Kids, I mean, only like 3 out of 5 of the Sour Patch Kids are even good. The red, the green, and the blue.
No! Those aren't even the good ones!
No, fuck the yellow and the orange.
Fuck the orange, but the yellow one?
No, I don't fuck with the yellow Sour Patch Kid.
No, I can't. No.
I'll slurp up a delicious cherry gummy worm like a strand of spaghetti. Stop, scratch!
She's got the biggest pair of balls I've ever seen.
I guess we gotta remove the ovaries now.
But here's the thing. When we're talking traditional gummy worms, for some reason, the yellow flavor, like in any of them, sour or not, is fucking weird. Yeah. That's got a funky taste to it. If it's supposed to be lemon, no, it didn't.
Mm-mm. And fuck any of the white, like, pineapple coconut.
Yeah, those are that's never what it tastes like. No. So it's a gamble. You're really rolling the dice with the gummy worms. You know what you're getting with Sour Patch Kids. Even if there's 2 flavors in there that you don't enjoy, you know you can pick out what you like. But
then, like, they try to introduce like new flavor. Like, I remember when they had that gimmick. It was like the cool Sour Patch Kids and like the hot, spicy Sour Patch Kids. Those tasted like shit.
I never tried those.
Oh, it's a good. No one else did because they don't make them anymore.
I feel like they didn't get as inventive with their, like, and experimental with their flavors like Oreos did. Mm-hmm. Oreos needs to fucking stop. Someone needs to stop them.
You tell me you don't want to try some watermelon Oreos?
No, I don't. And even I don't want to try cookies and cream Oreos. I don't want to try Oreo flavored Oreo. I just want a fucking Oreo.
The best flavor of Oreo is tiramisu.
Why is it a thing, though? That pisses me off. We're getting into a different thing.
But it tastes delicious. That's all I'm saying.
I'll take your word for it. If I bite into an Oreo, I just want it to be regular Oreo. Please and thank you.
Totally fair.
The one that I will, like, accept, though, is, like, the s'mores one, because it's got, like, similar shits in it.
That tastes delicious.
That's the only acceptable one for me. But for Sour Patch Kids, I feel like they've pretty much stayed in their lane. Mm-hmm. They know it works. Mm-hmm. But gummy worms, they keep putting out these trash flavors. I feel like you have to pick apart those more so than you would
but then
for
you
Sour
get
Patch.
The trolley, like the berry.
Well, yeah, they made a whole thing for the one flavor that's good.
No, well, it's more than just the one berry flavor. It's multiple berry flavors.
Still, they have all blue packs of Sour Patch.
They do.
You can do that. I'm not wavering on this one. I gotta stick with the Sour Patch.
I don't agree, but I will concede.
Alright, for the sake of this, Sour Patch won both times.
Alright, I have not looked at this list, so even though it's right in front of me, I cannot read from this angle.
My handwriting is also trash. So, gummy bears versus nerds. This one's hard for me because I don't like either of them.
Well, I feel like gummy bears are kind of just in the same school as gummy worms, but you can, but there's not really like sour gummy bears.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, but like not in the same feel as like the trolley sour gummy worms.
I guess.
But nerds, even though they're terrible for my teeth, I'm gonna go with nerds.
I would have to pick gummy bear. I would rather have gummy bears than nerds. Nerds always rub me the wrong way. Like, I wasn't sure how I was supposed to eat them.
Well, you don't rub them. That's not how you eat them.
I'm gonna kill myself.
But no,
I was never sure if you, like, were supposed to suck on them or if you were supposed to chew them.
You're supposed to chew them, but you, like, I don't know, they're just literally just balls of flavored sugar. That's all they are. You just pop open a little cardboard box, you down it in your mouth, then you swirl it around and chomp on them.
I never liked that concept. I wasn't a fan of it.
I always loved it.
Gummy bears are safer in this situation.
True. Very true.
I don't know. Also, I think I tried a Nerds rope once, and I was like, my mouth is so confused with all of these textures.
Yeah, no, I think I used to like Nerds ropes when I was a kid, but then I tried them, like, I tried one, like, a few years ago, and I hated it. Plus, if you want to talk about bad for your teeth, that motherfucker.
Yeah. that whole thing is just strung with cavities.
Yeah. But the concept of this little cardboard boxes of nerds, I love those. I get so excited when it comes around Halloween time.
I always give them away. I give those and dots away.
Give me the nerds. Burn the dots.
All right. I'll concede this time.
Yay. The best kind of victory, Pyrrhic.
I'm going to make a quick change to one of the future ones because for whatever reason, it's one of my favorite candies and I didn't include it.
Alright.
So the next one, peach rings, delicious, versus sour punch straws. Have you had those?
Yes.
Okay, go.
I hate peach rings.
Get ready for the next battle.
How do you hate peach rings?
I hate the taste of artificial peach. But I love sour punch straws.
I also love sour punch straws. I can't believe you don't like peach rings.
I hate them.
They're so... Okay, what about... Oh, well, okay, it's the same thing. I feel like there's a difference, though, between the peach rings and then just, like, the peach one, the, like, whole things.
What?
They're like little discs. They're like if the peach rings didn't have a hole in it, basically. But they're gummier. They're, like, not as chewy.
Oh, I know the ones. Yeah, I don't like those either.
I like those ones more than peach rings.
Yeah.
But, yeah, sour punch straws wins in that one. I remember I tried those for the first time. I think I got them from, like, the fucking dollar store. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what is this magic?
Yeah, they're good. Those are good finger foods. But they make your fingers all
Fingy
sticky.
food.
No more fingy foods for you.
Okay, so the next one's Swedish Fish versus Airheads Extremes. So, like, strip things. Tape, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
This is very easy.
1, 2, 3.
Airheads Extremes.
Okay, good.
Fuck a Swedish Fish. Put him in the bottom of the barrel with the fucking dots.
Oh, I wouldn't put him that low. I still fuck with Swedish Fish, but not more than Airheads.
Chuck him in there.
Alright, and the final two in the original list here, Twizzlers versus Krabby Patty Gummies.
Ah, fuck you, Hayley. How dare you try and bait me with nostalgia.
They were good.
They're delicious.
And fun to assemble.
They are. But whoever took the time, we all just tossed them in our mouths.
No, I made them every time.
Well, they already came in a little sandwich form. You just pull them out like surgery and you pop it in.
No, I ate it like a sandwich.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that one scene where Squidward's like taking a really tiny bite of it. Yeah. That's how I would eat it.
As great as those are, the only other food you associate with watching a movie besides popcorn is a bag of Twizzlers.
You think so?
Yeah.
For some reason, the snow caps came to mind for those, but those are the chocolate thing. We're not getting into that.
Yeah, we're not going to spoil our opinions on any chocolatey foods.
I don't think those are on my list.
Okay, good.
But
okay, yeah, okay.
nonpareils.
Well, fuck a snow cap.
Okay, well, I like them, but you think Twizzlers?
I'm gonna go with Twizzlers.
I cannot tell you the last time I had a Krabby Patty gummy.
Last time it happened, I enjoyed it.
You're right.
But I had a bag of Twizzlers at my house right now, so.
Alright, I'll give it to Twizzlers.
I love Twizzlers.
They're not even, like, flavorful, really. They're just kind of fun to eat.
Yeah. They struck gold with that.
Yeah. Alright, back to the top.
Alright, fuck a March Madness. We got this candy bracket.
Now and Later versus Warheads.
Warheads.
That was easy.
Yeah. Now Laters are great, but I mean, Warheads.
Warheads. Alright, it's a Sour Patch versus Sour Patch battle right
Watermelons.
now. You were quick with that one.
I love the watermelons.
I love the watermelon.
I love the watermelons.
I like the watermelon. Oh my god, we turned into Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
I like the watermelon.
I want the watermelon.
I'll agree with you.
Sweet.
Watermelon. Alright.
Oh, you ever have a fucking watermelon, mate?
What?
Oh, I got my fucking dick stuck in a watermelon, mate. Oh, fuck.
I gotta suck your little Morty penis.
You gotta suck your Morty penis to get you on a watermelon.
Okay. Ready?
It started off as British and then quickly devolved into Australian.
Yeah. It's a fine line. Nerds versus Sour Punch Straws.
Sour Punch Straws.
Yeah, yup. It's getting easier.
Yeah.
Alright, Airheads versus Twizzlers. Airheads Extremes, sorry. Not just regular Airheads. I mean, regular Airheads are pretty good, too.
They are delicious. That's not what she wrote.
That's not.
I'm gonna go with Twizzlers.
Uh-oh.
So don't get me wrong. I love Airheads Extremes.
They're mighty tastier. Can you fucking shut up?
She turned it upside down again.
I don't know how she does that. Men, can you not do that right now?
Yeah.
Keep that noise. Airheads are mighty tastier than Twizzlers.
Yeah, but like you eat too many and they hurt your mouth.
Don't eat too many.
But I can't.
It's probably a good thing that once you get to a certain point, they're like, okay, you need to stop now. You could down like 2 pounds of Twizzlers, no problem, and that's an issue.
It's like an evolutionary thing with like capsaicin.
Yeah.
It's like, stop eating us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Twizzlers, like again, it's just like they're so fun to eat. You know, you watch them with a movie. You eat them with a movie. You put the Twizzlers on screen and you munch on your disc.
I don't know, man. Airheads Extremes are fun to eat too. They're just strips of candy.
Okay, are you talking about the actual like strips?
The rainbow strips.
The little like the tiny little bite size.
No. Fuck those. Those are so different.
Oh, you don't like those?
No.
Oh.
No, the strips that come in like a tray.
Sorry, I really like the Twizzlers a lot more. The both are amazing. It's just the Twizzlers are my boys, you know?
They're so classic though. If we're going based off of like taste and enjoyment level, I gotta go with Airheads Extremes. Twizzlers I could eat without even like realize that I'm eating Twizzlers because they don't taste like anything. And they kind of have the texture of like hard candle wax. Am I wrong?
Well,
when you put it like that.
Yeah. But I love them so.
It's just strawberry flavored candle wax.
Huh.
It's that candle I'm burning right now. It's literally like a strawberry shortcake candle.
That candle does smell good.
It does smell good. It won't taste good though. Just like a Twizzler.
How do you know?
You got a point.
Alright, and just for that, I'll concede.
Alright. I'm a good debater.
I'm a master debater.
There's a line from American Dad where he goes, I'm a master... Oh, almost got me with that one. Almost masturbated myself. Alright. We're at Warheads versus Sour Patch Watermelon.
I'm gonna go with the Warheads.
Still?
Yeah.
Sick and true?
Because
I gotta go for these jelly beans, man. I'm with you.
Is that adrenaline rush when you pop a Warheads Extreme in your mouth?
It goes, that was Mickey Mouse. Alright, that was another quick one. Alright.
Did someone say the door to darkness? Alright, next bracket.
Sour Punch Straws versus Airheads. Airheads Extremes.
I like Sour Punch Straws.
I'll concede.
Okay, we're in the final round.
Final round. Warheads versus Sour Punch Straws. Who will be the winner?
Alright. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Warheads. Hell yeah! We did it!
History has been made tonight.
Let's celebrate.
I feel like that was a nice little bracket, Hayley.
Thank you.
Next week next episode, not next week. We don't record that often.
No.
Going to the chocolate bracket.
Woo! There it is.
Stop it. I don't want to look at it. Stop.
That one's gonna be really hard.
Oh yeah.
Because there's one on here that... Okay, well there's a couple on there that are gonna be... I'm gonna fight for. If you disagree.
It's totally fair.
I know we'll agree on most of it, I think. But there's one in there that I hope makes it to the very end.
Alright.
Just because it's special.
It hits different.
It does hit different.
Well, we'll see next time we record.
We shall see.
We're probably not going to hit the 2-week mark on this episode. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have this out by the 16th.
What's today?
Today's the 10th.
Oh.
Or no, today's the 11th. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. I'm not putting any time constraints on you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Clearly, to you listening, you'll know when this episode comes out.
Right. And thank you for listening.
No, of course. Yeah, thank you. And we're going to wrap this up unless Hayley has anything else to talk about. And we're going to go record a video of us trying some Brazilian cashew juice.
Good job.
But, alright, Hayley, you got anything else?
No, other than the fact that I am going to keep trying to write down things that I'd like to talk about.
Yeah, I think when you really get to write things down, I think you got some good shit.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I do be talking sometimes.
You know, you really, sometimes your mouth
I do be
moving.
talking.
Sometimes
I do be making noise.
Your lungs, they just squeeze this noise out, and it sounds pretty nice.
My guy, I do be just emitting a vibrational pulse every once in a while.
Hey, you know.
Some spaghetti.
You know, every now and then my vocal cords, they do a haw kind of thing, and it sounds amazing.
Haw. Can I get a hoya? I regret it. Never do that again.
No, I'm gonna echo that. I'm gonna Paul stretch it.
Okay. I'll skip that part when I listen.
I'm gonna make it exactly 30 seconds, so you just hit that 30-second thing.
Okay.
But alright, yeah. So, well, I just want to say, again, thank you to everyone who's been listening. We are on episode 5, 2 months later.
2 months?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Definitely, this is something that Hayley and I really look forward to, really excited about, and that's probably not going to change. And Hayley and I both got our own projects, personally, that we're working on.
You're trying to make time for those projects.
Absolutely. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the podcast, I'll be starting a new job.
Woo.
My first full-time job, as awesome as it is. I really got to work on my time management, and I definitely got to fix my sleep schedule. That
yeah,
thing
you
is
do.
Garbage.
That thing is not thangin'.
But all in due time, and we hope that you're looking forward to seeing what we got in the works. So, that being said, thank you guys so much again for listening. And be sure to check out the exclusive YouTube content that we'll be putting out.
And just as a general thing, since we did like a really wholesome outro, the last episode, right?
Yeah.
Here's just a very umbrella wholesome. Who the fuck's phone is ringing right now?
You're ruining the wholesome fucking moment.
Who has a house phone?
Apparently your neighbor.
Anyway, I just want to say to you guys, good luck with whatever you're doing. Maybe you need someone to tell you you're gonna do great. Mm-hmm. It's also just manifesting for myself as well, and for you. Everyone, I wish everyone good luck.
Mm-hmm. Keep trucking along, and
you got this.
Absolutely. Surely and steadily, you'll get it done.
You call me Shirley?
I call me for dinner.
Call her. I barely know her.
Tucker Prescott. I don't even know where her Prescott is.
No, that's horrible. Those are really bad.
Alright. But, alright.
Let's cut the umbilical cord.
Yeah. Let's get this bitch out there. Again, on that positive note.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
See you in the next one.
Kisses, bro.
Mwah.